Hello students, in this video we are going to cover our next topic of fourth chapter, that is preparation of balance sheet. So about balance sheet, you already learned that in class 11 that balance sheet is not an account, it's a statement which shows the financial position of a firm. So this thing we have studied about sole proprietorship in class 11th. So now we have to study the balance sheet of partnership firm. Okay, so in balance sheet there will, in this chapter means balance sheet we have to make according to two concepts. One thing will say that we have to, that we don't need to record the changed or altered values. As I have mentioned here, change and alter, change you can say, or altered, both have same meaning. Change or altered values are not to be recorded, means whatever changes arises in firm, that not need to be recorded. Next thing, this question will say that you have to record the change or altered value. So you have to follow both the concept. If question say not to record, then what we have to do? If question say that we have to record, then what we have to do? So we will see it. Next thing, in this question, if you will not come on to this topic. So now we are going to start our questions of this topic. So here we have first topic, preparation of balance sheet. So under this, first we are going to study this 26 question. After that we will do 25 and so on. So what question number 26 says, ABC were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3:1. So ratio is 3:1. Their balance sheet as at 31st March 2015 was as follows. Old ratio is 3:1 and their balance sheet is given. So what balance sheet says? Balance sheet says that there are creditors of 50,000, bills payable of 20,000. Both are liability, you already know. General reserve is also liability. But for general reserve, what you have to do? This thing I already told you. As I told you, either question will say that we have to distribute the reserve, or question will say that we don't need to distribute. As I told you this concept in question number 19 of the same chapter. If you don't remember, then please check question number 19. So after general reserve, next thing, capitals are given of the partners. Capital of the partners are given. Apart from this, at the asset side, land, building, plant, stock, debtors and bank are given. Then in adjustment, what are the informations given? So from 1st April 2015, ABC decided to share profits equally. Means from 1st April, A and B and C decided to share profits equally. For this it was agreed that goodwill of the firm will be 1,50,000. So I already told you what you have to do with the goodwill of firm. So whatever entry you know, you have to pass that. Means you have to adjust the goodwill. Land will be revalued at 80,000, building be depreciated 6%, means value of land becomes 80,000 now, and earlier it was 50,000. So it means value of land is increased by 30,000, while the building is depreciated by 6%. Creditors of rupees 6,000 were not likely to be claimed. It means there were creditors of 6,000, they will not ask for their money from us. So hence this should be written off. That's why what we are doing, we will write off it. Means we will reduce the amount of our creditors, because now we don't have to pay 6,000 to our creditors. So finally what we have to do in question? So in question we have to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. So we have to make revaluation account, this thing I already told you. Then partners capital account, this thing I also inform you earlier. And final thing is balance sheet. So let's start it. I have already made the format of all the three: revaluation account, partners capital account, balance sheet, and here is some working note. So what are the working note? Calculation says कि ABC were partner, old ratio was 3:1 and new ratio is 1:1:1. So I have just calculated the ratio. So after calculating the ratio, what we got, that A is sacrificing by 1/6 share, B is neither gaining nor sacrificing, C is gaining by 1/6. Means gain and sacrifice both are equal. So first we have to prepare what? Revaluation account. So for revaluation account, informations are always given in adjustment. For revaluation account, informations will be always given in adjustment. And in revaluation account, we have to record assets and liabilities only. This thing I already informed you. So for goodwill, what entry we have to pass? I already told you, gaining partner debit to sacrificing. Who is gaining? We have calculated the ratio and we found that C is gaining and A is sacrificing. So entry will be C's capital account debit to A's capital account. You have to pass this entry in the proper format of journal. If question will ask you for the entry, in this question is not saying us for the preparation of entry, but still I'm just passing it for the clarification. So what is the goodwill of firm? It is 1,50,000. So here we are calculating the amount 1,50,000 into what, by what share they are gaining or sacrificing. So it is by 1/6. So 150 into 1/6. So what will be the answer? It will be 25,000. It means C is gaining by 25,000 while A is sacrificing by 25,000. So this entry you have to pass for the goodwill. And for rest of the thing, I told you land will be revalued at 80. So what was the old value? It was 50 and new value is 80. So it means land is increasing and land is asset. So and value of asset increases, it means it is profit for the firm. So I already told you profit will come onto the credit side of revaluation and loss will come onto the debit side of the revaluation. If you want further more clarification, so for that I am just passing the general entries here. So what, land will be revalued at 80,000. As I told you, land is increasing, value of land is increasing, and whenever asset increases it becomes debit. So what entry we have to pass? Land account debit. And we are passing this entry in with relation to revaluation, so we have to credit the revaluation account. By what amount? So land is increasing by 30,000. Old value was 50 and new value is 80. So land is increased by 30. You have to write the narration also. Next thing, building be depreciated means building is reducing, and building is asset. Whenever asset reduces it becomes credit. So at the credit side, what we have to credit? Building account. And what will be debited? So it will be revaluation account. So what amount we have to show? So we have to show 6% of building. So what is the value of building? It is 50,000. I hope you can get it. It is 50,000. Value of building is 50,000. So 6% of 50,000 will be 3,000. 6% of 50,000 will be 3,000. Similarly, you have to pass the narration. After this, third point says that creditor of 6,000 were not likely to be claimed and hence should be written off. It means value of creditors will be reduced by 6,000. So creditors are liability, and whenever liability reduces, it becomes debit. So what entry we have to pass for it? Creditors account debit to revaluation account. What amount? So it is already mentioned by 6,000, creditors of rupees 6,000. So we have to show 6,000. I hope all the entries are clear. And after all of these entries, I told you one entry for the balancing purpose also. So for that, what entry we have to pass? Look, revaluation is credited here and here also it is credited. So total revaluation credited by 36,000. It means credit by 36,000 revaluation, and at the debit it is only 3,000. So revaluation is debited by 3,000. So how much amount is less at the debit side? So it is 33,000. So it means we have to now debit the revaluation account by 33,000. And who will be credited, or which account will be credited? So partners capital account will be credited. Which account? Partners capital. So who are the partners? Partners are ABC, and I told you balancing of revaluation account is always made in old ratio. So the entry will be A's capital account debit. You have to write the complete capital. B's capital account to C's capital account. Divided in the old ratio is 3 to 1. So if you will divide it, it will be 16,500, 11,000, 5,500. So on the basis of all these four entry, you can easily prepare your revaluation account. How? Let's see it. So here we have put all the entries, and wait for here we have all the entries with related to relation to revaluation, and here we have revaluation account. So in first entry, revaluation is credit by 30,000. So at the credit side of revaluation, we will write 30,000 by the name of debiting partner, who is debiting account, sorry. So is debit lent. So we will write lent account. Next entry, revaluation is at debit side. Revaluation is at debit side. So at the debit side, we have to show 3,000 by the name of building. So at the debit side, we have to show 3,000 by the name of building account. Next entry, in here revaluation is credited by 6,000. So at the credit side, we have to write 6,000 in the name of debiting account. So debit was creditor's account. And last entry, you can pass it without looking onto your journal also. How you can pass it? Just do the total balancing. It is 36 total, and so 36 minus 3 for balancing, we have to write 33,000. So this 33,000 means it is a profit for the firm, and this profit will be distributed into the partners in their old ratio. So what we have to write is capital account, B's capital account, C's capital accounts, and then we have to show the amount. So this thing we have already done it here, 16,500, 11,000, 5,500. So write it here, 16,000, 11,000, sorry, 16,500, 11,000, 5,500. I hope this revaluation account is clear to you all. After this, we are moving towards the partners capital account. So here we have partners capital account. In partners capital account, we have to pass all the entries related with partners capital account. So first thing I told you, we have to show the credit capital of the partners by balance BT. So what are the capitals? So capitals are 1,50,000 and 25,000. So write it here, 1,50,000 and 25,000. After this, we have to look over the journal entries if we had passed. So there we don't pass all the entries, but one entry we have passed. In this entry, what we are getting that A, B, C, all the partners are credited. So at the credit side of partners capital account, we have to show their amounts. So what are the amounts they have? So they have 16,500, 11,000 and 5,500. 16,500, 11,000 and 5,500. These are the amounts which we have. So we have to write it by the name of debiting account, and if you notice that entry, so in that entry revaluation is at the debit side. Apart from this, I already told you in the beginning that we have to check the general reserve also, that we have to distribute it or not. So if question is silent means question don't say anything about that we have to distribute it or not, then we will always distribute it. Okay, so I already told you for the distribution of general reserve what will be the entry. So the entry will be general reserve account debit to old partners. So old partners are A, B and C. So what is the amount of general reserve? It is 30,000. So distribute this 30,000 into old ratio. We are always dividing general reserve, distributing general reserve in old ratio. Why old ratio? Because general reserve is is a part of profit created from the past. Which profit is gained from, general reserve is means a part of profit kept aside for future purpose. So that profit is related to the past performance. So that's why general reserve is also distributed in the past ratio. Past ratio means old ratio. So if you will divide it in old ratio, 3 to 1. So the 3 to 1, 6, 6, 5, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1. So this will be the ratio 30,000. When you will divide, then 15, 10, 5. So if you will notice this entry also, partners are at the credit side. So what we have to do in ledger, we have to credit the partners. What we have to do, we have to credit the partners by the name of debiting account, that is general reserve account, and the amount is 15,000, 10,000 and 5,000. Apart from this, there is nothing in question which we had to distribute into the partners except goodwill, except this first point of goodwill. So for goodwill, I already told in the beginning that what will be the entry. Entry will be C's capital account debit to A's capital account. What I told you, entry will be C's capital account debit to A's capital account. Why? Because goodwill of firm is 1,50,000 and partners are gaining and sacrificing by 1/6 share. So 150 into 1 by 6 gives us the value 25,000. So look the entry carefully. In this entry, C is at the debit. C is at the debit. C is at the debit side and A is credit. So it means we have to debit the C, we have to debit the C and we have to credit the A. So we will debit C by 25,000 and we have to use the name of crediting partner. So who is crediting? A. We have to credit the A by 25,000. We have to credit the A by 25,000 by the name of debiting partner. So who is debited here? C. So now it's also completed. We just have to do the totaling and balancing. So totaling gives us 25, 30, 35,500. It gives us 50, 60, 71,000. It gives us 1,31,500, 40, 156, 500. So just write all these figures here because you know the method of balancing, so that's why I'm not explaining it. So 35,500 minus 25,000, it will give you the value 10,500, 71,000, and here it will be 1,56,500. This is your balance, so we will write it by the name of balance CD. I hope it is clear. So after preparation of revaluation and partners capital account, we need to prepare the balance sheet. What we have to prepare? Balance sheet. So how we will prepare it? So similarly, simply you can say, you can understand it with the help of journal entry, or if you want, then you can understand it with the help of these two accounts also. So I am explaining you by both the methods. So if we make directly balance sheet from the is ledger account, then what we have to do? So first we have to check our old balance sheet. So in this balance sheet, creditors are 50,000. So we have to look over this revaluation account. Is there any information about creditors? So we get it that creditors are mentioned at the credit side, and creditor is liability, and liability credit when the value of liability is the liability is at credit side. And I already inform that at the credit side we have to record the gains or profit, because I told you the nature of evaluation account that it is nominal. So liability credit, it means liability is reducing by 6,000. So what was the old, as you can find it here also, that we have to return off, it means liability is reducing. So what was the old amount? 50, and if liability will reduce by 60, so the remaining balance of the creditors will be 44,000 only. So write it here. After creditors, next thing is bill payable. Bill payable is 20,000. Is there any information about bill payable? so there is no information. So you have to just simply write it here, bills payable. So what is the amount of bills payable? It is 20,000. So write it here, 20,000. Apart from bills payable, next thing is general reserve. So we had already distributed it. इसे पहले ही डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया गया, so no need to record it. Next thing, capitals. So capitals we will write. Which capital we have to write? So we have to write the new capital which we had calculated. This balance sheet is treated as new capital after adjustment. This can be said as new capital or capital after adjustment. So capital of A is 156, B 71, C. So write it here, A 1,56,500, B capital is 71,000, so write it here, 71,000. C's capital is 10,500, 10,500. So it's, and one thing also, you have to check the revaluation account, that is there any liability which is not mentioned in balance sheet. So there is not such kind of liability in this question, so leave it, just do the total, you will get the total answer of liability side. So what will be the total? It is 0 0 0 6 7 8 5 7 12 13 2,38,000. So the overall total will be 0 0 0 8 4 12 3,02,000 will be the overall total of liability side. Next, look at the asset side. So asset side, first we have land. Value of land is 50,000. So check, is there any information about land? So yes, we have land at the credit side. So credit side means we have to record the gain or profit. So land, when value of land will be increased, then it is a profit for the firm. It means credit means value of land is increasing. So earlier it was 50 and 50, and now it is increased by 30. Or you can check it here also directly, land is revalued at 80. So write it here, land, what amount? 80,000. Next thing, building is 50,000. So check the value of building is mentioned here. So yes, it is also mentioned at the debit side. So building is at debit. Asset debit means value is reducing. So we have to reduce 3,000 from the building. So amount of old amount is 50. So the new value of building will be 47,000. Sorry, building 47,000. After this, next point is plant. So is there any information about plant? No. So we have to write it here as it is 1 lakh. After plant, next stock, debtor, bank. Check the values, that is there any information about stock, debtor, bank? No. So we have to write them as it is, stock, debtors and bank, and their same value will be repeated here, 40, 30 and 5,000. 40,000, 30,000 and 5,000. So do the total. Sorry, 0 0 0 5 7 12, carry 1 3 1 4 4 8 8 4 12 8 20 का 0 carry 1. So it is 3,02,000. I hope it is clear to you all. So now we are going to read a similar question like this only. So here we have a similar question as we have done the last one. So question number 29, balance sheet of X and Y who share profit and losses 5:3 as at 1st April 2009, means XY are the partner, old ratio is 5:3. Balance sheet is given, and apart from balance sheet these are the some information. So first have a look on the balance sheet. So in balance sheet, X capital, Y is capital, general reserve, creditors, so sorry, X capital, Y capital, general reserve, creditors, employee fund, workman compensation reserve, these are the data which we have given at the liability side. So we know capital will be transferred to the capital account. General reserve, so for general reserve we have to check that we have to distribute it or not. Creditors, normal liability, if value is reducing or increasing or decreasing, then that will be adjusted by revaluation account. Employee provident fund, It is also a fund, so it's a type of liability only, so you have to transfer this amount to the liability side, or if is there any change, then you have to adjust that change by the revaluation account. Next thing, workman compensation reserve. So workman compensation reserve is 10,000. You have to check that claim on account of workman compensation reserve is there or not, and if there will be claim, then you know how to adjust that claim, as I already told you in the journal entries. Next thing, at the asset side, goodwill, machine, furniture, debtor stock, bank, advertisement, suspense. So goodwill, as in journal entries you have studied one thing, that goodwill appear. So this goodwill means that goodwill appear, and you know what is the entry of goodwill appear. So on that basis you have to pass the you have to distribute it onto the partners capital account. Means this thing and this thing will be distributed into the partners capital account if there will be no such special information. Same at the liability side, these two values, general reserve and workman compensation reserve. If for these four things there will be no specific information, then you have to distribute them onto the into the partners capital account in their old ratio. But if there will be some information, then you have to check first that what information is given. These 4 points are very important. Definitely it will come into your board exam also, so be careful. So apart from this, machine, furniture, debtors, stock are given, so you have to check that if there will be any change, then that will be adjusted through revaluation account and the balance will be transferred to the balance sheet. So let's have a look on adjustment. On that above date, they decided to change their profit sharing ratio to 3:5. So the old ratio was 5:3, new ratio is 3:5. So you can easily calculate the older gain or sacrificing ratio. So first point is, goodwill will be valued on the basis of 2-year purchase of the average profit of the last 3 years. So you know how to calculate the goodwill. So you have to first calculate the goodwill, and you also know the treatment of goodwill as we have done in the last question. B point, machinery and stock revalued at. So these are the revalued balance of machine and stock. So just compare them, either value is increasing or decreasing, so adjust it accordingly. Next thing, claim on account of workman compensation is 6,000. So here we have information about workman, that how much how much reserve we have, 10,000, and how much claim we have, it is only 6,000. So out of 10, 6,000 will be used for the settlement of this claim. So how much amount we have left? So we will left with 4,000 only, because out of 10, 6 will be used, so we will left with 4,000. So in partners capital, instead of 10, we have to distribute the 4,000, or you just pass the entry and then transfer the journal into the ledger. Definitely you will get the right answer. And this claim is a liability, so this 6,000 will be transferred to the liability of the balance sheet. So what you have to do, you have to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and balance sheet of the new firm. So this question is same as it was the last question. So after these two questions, I'm just sending the next video of question number 25, 27, and 28, because they are moreover similar. So till the time, thank you, and prepare it fast, complete it fast, and if you have any doubt, please send it to me. Thank you.